Hi guys, how are you doing? I've got a question for you. Do you sometimes think negatively to yourself? Do you sometimes say negative things to yourself, whether out loud or in your mind? Things like, oh, I'm so stupid, or I can't do that. I won't be able to do that. Or they're doing so much better than me. If so, keep watching. I've got something good for you today. Hi guys, my name is AnitadeSouza. I am a chartered management accountant and a finance and wealth coach. So I coach individuals to transform their lives by overcoming debt, getting control over their finances, building wealth and being able to live the life of their dreams. I would like to say, welcome to my new subscribers. I'm so happy you're here. To my already subscribed subscribers, I appreciate you all. Guys, I also want to tell you about my Facebook savings group. It's called Saving Money Made Easy. I will put the link down below. It's basically for people who want to build wealth by saving, and saving in an easy way. We are currently doing the 52-week money challenge, which is so easy. Anybody can do it. So if you're interested in learning to save more or save better, do click on the link and do join my savings club. So today I want to talk to you about confidence and self-esteem. A lot of us find it sometimes hard to maintain our self-esteem and confidence. I myself have been through it and I still go through it from time to time. In my opinion, I feel like every day we are growing. As individuals, we are growing and we are constantly growing. So we will find that sometimes we may lack, in self-esteem or confidence because we are trying to learn to do new things. We are expanding and we are building. So it is normal and it does happen. I don't know if you've noticed, but young children have a very high sense of self-esteem, okay? You don't find it often that a young child does not feel confident in who they are, right? It's only when we start getting older, that we start endlessly judging, we start comparing ourselves, we start criticizing and worrying, and we start blaming and obsessing about our downfalls. We start evaluating everything in our lives. Well, really, we have to stop that kind of way of life. We've got to fight against it because that is not who we are as individuals. I believe we are all special, we are all unique, and I always say this on my channel, right? Every single one of you watching this, you are so unique and you are so special. And I think that alone should help us to realize that, we have wonderful things inside of us, which we just need to unleash. Guys, I'm here to bring you some good news. Self-esteem and confidence can be built over time. It can be learned and developed through persistent effort. The building process is one that involves seeing clearly, loving and developing ourselves. And so I'm going to go into this in a bit more detail. So let's just get a few things clear. As you guys know, I am not a psychologist. I am an accountant, but I do enjoy learning about, the mind and body. It fascinates me and I think it's very interesting. So as always, I'm here today to share with you information that may or may not help you, but I'm hoping that it will. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, click that subscribe button and click that bell for more content from me in the future. So let's talk about the difference between self-esteem and self-confidence. So self-esteem refers to how you feel about yourself. So, your positive regard for yourself, as well as the self-love you have for yourself. Whereas self-confidence is about how you feel about your abilities, and this can change situation to situation. So I may have a healthy self-esteem, remember that is the overall picture I have of myself, but low confidence in, say, science, okay? And that is just one particular area. So although it's good to have both, it's really, really important that we, make sure we have a healthy and a good self-esteem, because really what you think about yourself is what you reflect to the world. So we need to have a very healthy and positive picture and image of ourselves. So the basic premise is that as humans, we have, unchanging worth, okay? It's because it's intrinsic. When you're born, you have worth, regardless of any external factors, okay? So regardless of how people treat you, how they see you, how much money you have, or what kind of social status you have, you are still valuable, and nothing can change that. So if a person was to kind of equate their worth to, say, their investment portfolio, then guess what? Their value would be going up and down, or their worth would be going up and down according to their investment portfolio's movement. So, it is wrong to kind of attach your worth to anything external. And that's why we have to really work on ourselves internally to realize that we are so valuable. And my favorite thing is, we are so unique. It can be difficult to separate our core worth from external kind of, attachments, because the media, as we all know, portray people to have worth through maybe having a lot of money, having a lot of possessions, being famous. But these things don't actually mean that much when you know who you are, and you know that regardless of whatever you have value and you are valuable. The culture that we live in today does not help us to feel good about ourselves, okay? And so therefore I believe it's up to you to do the work to feel good about yourself. And this is why I'm doing this video. You have to be strong enough to say that actually this culture doesn't work for me. I'm not buying into it. I know who I am. I know my value, and I'm going to live by that. End of story. In short, we have to be secure in our worth and thus in ourselves. So here are some points I believe you can use to help build your self-esteem. Number 1, love yourself unconditionally. Express your uniqueness and, stop comparing yourself to others. I put this first because loving yourself is one of the most important things ever in the world, ever, okay? And for me, I didn't realize that I lacked self-love until I went through some very difficult stages in my life. And I think a lot of us think we love ourselves, but it's deeper than that. You have to really go into developing your self-love and actively working to, get to know yourself and get to know, what you love to do, what you feel your strengths are, and, value yourself. It's really, really important. And once you realize your self-worth through your self-love, you then also realize that it's not worth comparing yourself to others, because we see others and we think, oh, they may be in a better situation than us, but you never really know what the situation is with them, right? Somebody may have a big house, but inside the house it may be a very cold environment. It may be a very cold situation where the people in the house don't even talk to themselves, okay? So don't compare yourself. Just know that you may be looking at someone else thinking, oh, they're quite amazing, they have everything, and I wish I could have that. But they may also look at you and see your strengths and think, oh, you have something special and something that I would like to have. So don't assume that just because you look at other people and think that they are doing well, they have great things, that other people don't look at you and think the same thing. As adults, we have to find a way of, cultivating and appreciating how far we've come. In times where we don't feel confident and, we lack self-esteem, we have to look back at all the things that we have achieved, all the hurdles that we've jumped over, and all the difficulties we have overcome. And I think that will help you to realize that actually you are valuable, you are a very strong person, and you are amazing. I have this really funny thing about, admiring people that are odd. And the reason why is there are a lot of awkward people, and maybe to a certain extent I consider myself to be a bit awkward. I'm a bit shy, but not when I am talking to a group of people. And there's this guy that I follow on YouTube, and his channel is The Report of the Week. And what he does is he does like food reviews, junk food reviews. And I love food, I really do, and I try and limit the amount of junk food I eat. But I actually enjoy watching people review junk food and eat junk food. So this is a fun fact about me. And you know, this guy is very awkward. He looks very strange, very unique, okay, but he celebrates it and he's very confident in what he does. So no matter who you are and no matter how awkward you are, there are always people that are going to love you for you, okay. And this is what I enjoy about, you know, having a fascination about, you know, odd or awkward people, because it's almost like we are all accepted, we are all unique, and we have a right to be who we want to be, okay? So be yourself. There's nobody else that can be you better. And in this day and age, we have to really embrace who we are and as individuals. There could be no better time. So I ask you to express who you are confidently. Go out there and know that, you know, loving yourself, you know, expressing your uniqueness, and, you know, not comparing yourself is something that you can do to help you to build self-esteem and to build confidence. Point number 2, be aware of your strengths. I always say that I believe we all have gifts and unique abilities, and, you know, in times where we are feeling a lack in self-confidence or in you know, self-esteem, we can refer to our strengths. And if you try and tell me you don't have any strength, I will find that very hard to believe, because everybody has strengths and weaknesses. Strengths that are natural to us, that come natural to us, and then strengths that we have learned to build over time, okay? So one thing I'll ask you to do is to make a note of all your strengths, okay? And, you know, make a note of the strengths that you've built over time. And anytime you are feeling a lack in, you know, who you are, go and look at those strengths, okay? Go and look at those strengths and just enjoy the fact that, you know, you may be thinking this, but that's not who you really are. Sometimes we focus so much on how, you know, good we think other people are, or we focus so much on our negative traits that we forget to look at our positive traits, and this is where we are going wrong. I came across this quote the other day, and it said, focus on people that inspire you, not people that annoy you. And I really found that interesting, because, you know, when you're upset, you kind of focus on things that are not good, when actually we should be focused on the things that are good. Focus on the people that inspire you. Focus on the things that you love to see, that conjure good feelings inside, okay? Because remember, what you focus on grows. So you always have to focus on positive things. I'm sure you've heard this quote also, that if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will spend its whole life thinking that it is stupid, okay? And just remember that we are all unique, and you just can't simply compare, because we come from different backgrounds, we were raised by different parents, you know, we were raised in probably different countries or even in different environments. It's just not possible to do. It's okay to look at somebody and get inspiration from them to want to be able to grow to be like them. That is different. But if you're comparing yourself and saying, I should be like them, I should have what they have, that's just not right. You have to also remember to praise yourself with every step that you take. Any little win that you have, make sure you celebrate it, because it's the small steps that enable you to achieve big things, okay? So any little step you take, any small win, celebrate it, because you are doing so well. Always remind yourself that yes, the road is difficult and it has been a hard journey, and, you know, it's not always straight, or you can't always see which way to go, but whatever it takes, you are going to achieve what you need to achieve in life. And it doesn't matter how long it takes, you will get there eventually. Celebrate that you are brave, bold, and, you know, you are somebody who can step out of their comfort zone and achieve good things. So the next step is to develop a habit of giving and gratitude, as well as appreciate your body. You know, appreciate it through sleeping well, you know, eating good food and exercising. So you might ask yourself, what does generosity have to do with self-esteem and confidence? Well, actually, generosity generates a lot of intangible benefits. We see the joy in the recipient's faces when they receive whatever we give to them, whether it's our time, whether it's money, whether it's food. So giving helps us to let go of the attachment that we have with things, okay? You realize that when you give, you're still whole, okay? It doesn't change who you are as a person when you give. You might miss whatever it is that you've given for a little while, but after some time, it doesn't mean anything. So it makes us realize that we are whole even when we don't have anything at all. Giving is empowering because when you give, it's almost a state of you saying, you know what, I have and I'm giving to somebody else. Giving is so empowering in so many ways. It helps us to, forget about our own worries and actually help others for once. And it takes your mind away from what you're lacking and actually into the fact that you have enough to give to others. The other thing is gratitude. So being aware of what you have and being grateful for what you have. Gratitude opens the doors to receiving more abundance in your life. Like, we have so many positive things in our lives, and sometimes we forget to appreciate those things and we just keep looking for more and more. But when you acknowledge the things that you have in your life and you appreciate them, it opens the world to attracting more things. So, be grateful for where you are right now. Be grateful for your health. Be grateful for what you have in your bank account. Be grateful for your home. Be grateful for your family and everything else that you can be grateful for. Simple things like having, clean water to have a bath with. These things are the things that we need to be recognizing that it is a blessing, because there are people out there that don't have half of what we have. Number 4, learn to combat negative thoughts and change your attitude. Cultivate optimism always. It is said that self-esteem and happiness are strongly correlated. A lot of the time we don't even notice the thoughts that run through our mind because they run through our minds so quickly. So we have to, on a regular basis, challenge ourselves to think positively by doing certain exercises and activities. And here they are. So create a morning routine. This is an amazing way to set your day up for, greatness, to set your day up for amazing things to come, okay? And I'm sure a lot of you know I do the morning routine, which has the acronym SAVERS, and it's from the book, The Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod. I will link the book down below. It is absolutely amazing. And it's something I've been doing for so long, and it's just changed and transformed who I am. So, you need to find a morning routine, which may include, exercising, meditating, praying, scripting, what else? Reading, so important. So, think about having a morning routine. This will set you up for the day. The next thing is to watch something uplifting. So for as long as I can remember, I've always watched, motivational videos, and that's, I guess, another reason why I create them, because I love them and I do find them effective, and I do find that they uplift me to believe that I can do more, I can keep going, and I can achieve and take my life to the next level. And so what you should be doing is watching things that uplift you, not things that bring your spirit down and make you feel that you are a bit depressed and a bit down. And if you haven't seen my video, the 10 characteristics of a lion, go check it out. It's so cool and it's very, very motivating and uplifting. I will put the link down below. The next thing I've talked about before is stop comparing yourself to others. I always say that we are completely different, and it's fine to look at somebody and get inspired by them, but it's different when you start comparing yourself and feeling like you're not good because you're not where they are. You don't know what they've had to do to get to where they are, and you don't even know what they're going through in their current life at the moment. So just be grateful for who you are, where you are in life, and just keep working hard. The next thing you can do is have a digital detox. Sometimes we need to step away from social media, and we need to unmute, unfollow, ignore, delete, have a break. Whatever it takes to make you feel better is the right thing to do. Just make sure that you take regular breaks from social media, because sometimes it can be very overwhelming. So you can speak to friends and family about, how you're feeling. It's always good to have some kind of human interaction. So when you're feeling down, always have somebody that you can trust, you can confide in, that will probably just listen to you and not even give you all the answers, because sometimes that's all we need, somebody to just listen. Stop using negative words. things like I can't do it, or I don't know how, it will never get done. I mean, I can't is banned from my home. I don't allow my kids to say it because they can do anything they want to do. And so just always use positive words in your life. Don't use depressing negative words, because you can actually do anything you want to do. Watch something that makes you laugh. I love watching funny things, and it just takes you away from reality when you're just watching something funny and silly. So if you like comedies, make sure you watch something that makes you laugh. It'll make you feel really good. Laughing is medicine, and it will make you feel a lot better. Take deep breaths. Sometimes we need to learn how to breathe properly and just bring our anxiety or the stress that we feel down. So there are many videos that you can watch on how to breathe, taking deep breaths in, deep breaths out, deep breaths in, deep breaths out, deep breaths in and slow breaths out, and that will also help you to kind of get things into perspective and to feel a lot better about yourself. The last thing is ask for help. If it really gets to a point where you feel like it's just too much, and you're feeling anxious, and your confidence is rock bottom, get some help. There are people out there that are there to help you. Point number 5 is cultivate joy and look ahead. Guys, you have so many wonderful things to look forward to in your life, okay? And we always have to cultivate joy in our lives. We have to learn to accept ourselves as we are. Look in the mirror and saying kind things to yourself every day. If you've got kids, you accept them as they are. And if you can accept your kids as they are, why can you not accept yourself as you are? You are perfect as you are. Know that feelings come and go. So sometimes you just have to calmly sit through the emotions that you're feeling, and know that, it's just part of life and it will pass. Things are not here to stay forever. They come and they go. So you can say to yourself, whatever I'm feeling right now is okay. I might be feeling sad. I might be feeling like I'm not good enough, but it's fine because it will pass and I will feel okay after that. One thing you can do is create space for enjoyment, okay? It's fine to play. In life, we have to work hard and we have to play hard. And so it's okay to play. As an adult, you don't have to be an adult all the time. If you want to play a PlayStation, if you want to go on on a fun bike ride and, go on ramps and all those kind of things, do whatever makes you feel good. Do whatever brings up those childhood joys, and play. Make yourself happy through play. Remember that you don't have to be wealthy to enjoy life. Some of the things that we enjoy in life are free. Hopping on a bike and going for a wonderful bike ride, going to a park and sitting there enjoying nature, it's all free. There may be a lot of negativity and depression that surrounds us, but that should not stop us from being happy, irrespective of your gender, irrespective of your race, irrespective of your age, irrespective of your employment status, irrespective of your physical handicaps, okay? You can be happy. It's just something that needs to be worked on internally. Success is being happy. Happiness is loving yourself, is loving others, and is getting to do the things that you love. So please remember that, all right? Guys, you can work on your self-confidence. Just follow the steps and hopefully it's been useful. So that brings me to the end of my video. I hope you liked my video. If you did, please give me a like and a subscribe and click that bell. Guys, I want you to come back to this video when you are feeling low in self-esteem or confidence. I want you to watch this as many times as you need. It was recorded for myself when I feel down, but also recorded for everyone else that may suffer from, low self-esteem sometimes. We have to remember that life is not smooth sailing and we will find it difficult sometimes, but we will get through it, okay? And you are human. You will have ups and downs, and as I said, you are growing constantly, so your confidence may be low sometimes, but your self-esteem is something that you want to always keep up there. So guys, if you need help with your finances, and that is for personal and business, I'm here to help you. If you would like to join my savings group, the link is also below. And lastly, if you want to get in contact, you can just drop me an email. My email contact details are also below. So guys, I'm sending you lots of love. Have an amazing weekend, have an amazing week, and don't forget, thank yourself for being you, because you are incredible. And take care. Speak to you soon. Bye.